Hello, Junior Church. It's a terrible, dreary day. It's wet and it's cold and there's a nasty wind, and Thwaite and I are stuck inside. And we were talking about how we spend our time. And Thwaite's really got three things in the day that particularly interest him. He's got eating. Now, eating is a very urgent thing. You can't put it off. When food is produced, it has to be eaten straight away. And then we've got going for walks and being a policeman in the garden, which is Thwaite's career, really. And that's a major interest too. And then the rest of the time, we have resting and sleeping. And Thwaite does a lot of that. And basically, whenever he's not busy with one of the first two things, he's resting and he's asleep, and he completely goes upside down in his bed with his paws in the air, and he just stays like that until there's something to do. Now, of course, when you take a dog out, you need to tell it to stop from time to time. So you say to many dogs, you say, wait. We can't say wait to Thwaite because it just sounds too much like his own name. And he says, yes, that's me. And you say, no, wait. And he said, I know I am. So you get nowhere. So instead, with Thwaite in particular, you have to say, stop or sit. And he does these things, but to him, they're actions. So if he sits down, he's obeyed the command, and he expects then to carry on and do whatever he feels like. And if you say, wait, well, he does a little bit of that, but then he gets distracted, and he wants to go off and sniff something, or have a look, or maybe meet somebody if there is anybody to meet. But, and this is a big but, if you're doing something, he will join you. And he will, if you're standing on a street corner, he will wait with you. He will do everything with you if that's what you're doing, because he has this very strong sense of family. Keep the bribes going. And I was thinking about this, and I thought, well, Thwaite, you've got a model for us. Because in Advent, and indeed in Lent, but we're in Advent now, in Advent we wait. And that's quite hard to do, isn't it? Because we get distracted and we want to run off and we want to do the human equivalent of sniffing around. But if we can do this waiting, which is so tedious on its own, if we can do it with God, then it becomes a lot easier. And lots of things in life are much easier if we do them with God.